Yes, ma'am.
Often candidates are elected and disappear once they're in a position. How do you plan to be available to the public if you're elected?
If anything is known about me, I'm really not disappearing. I have been very active in the community and very active with the Bossier City Police Department, very active on the retirement system, and as the Bossier City Marshal, I will continue to be active. Several things that I'd like to do with the Bossier City Marshal's office is going to require my presence. Everyone will have my cell phone number. As your Bossier City Marshal, you will be able to reach out and touch me. I will have an open door policy. Anybody who wants to see me, they are more than welcome to come see me. I will represent the entire city of Bossier City. I don't care if you have no money. I don't care if you have a lot of money. I don't care if you own one business or no businesses. The citizens of Bossier City will have open access to me, and I will continue to be very active in their community and be here to represent all the public.
Mr. Lee, according to the Louisiana statutes, what is the function of the Marshal's office?
Under the statute of the Marshal's office, the Marshal is the executive branch of the court, and the Marshal is to serve the court in all civil papers that the court has to serve, and the Marshal will serve also as a security for the court system. They will also deliver the prisoners. They will also take and serve any garnishments, have marshal cells, and turn that money over and distribute that money. As you might know, most traffic tickets now are $125 when the actual fine is $25. There's $100 worth of fees tacked onto that ticket. The Marshal has to collect that money and distribute that money to different funds. And so that's one of the functions of the Marshal's office. In Bossier, we went a little bit further than that when Johnny created the Internet Crimes Against Children's Task Force. It's primarily not a law enforcement function, but as defined by statute, the statute says the Marshal will have the same duties in the city as the sheriff will have. And it's not really been a criminal, it's been more civil until we got the Internet Crimes Against Children's Task Force. And I plan to expand on that. I agree with that. I worked like Sammy did in juvenile for 5 years and 11 years with the school system. And so I think it's a good thing. It's not a duplication of services because nobody else does that. Nobody else does the Internet crimes. I plan to do Internet crimes against elderly also, because that's something that's really taking advantage of people now. I got something today in the mail from somebody that told me I won $12,500,000 from Nigeria.
Why are you paying?
And some people would have gone through with that and paid $150 on their ATM card. I don't even have an ATM card, but I got one and it said, "From Robert Mueller, Director of the FBI." Honestly, so it said you have $12,500,000 if you'll send in $150. And that happens all the time. You get them in the mail, so you know what they are. But through the internet, you know, we do not let child predators near our schoolyards. We do not let child predators in our schools or near playgrounds. But we let child predators in our house. When you don't watch that computer, you let them in your house. So that's what we're trying to eliminate. They're getting inside the house. They don't need to be near the schoolyard. So I would say any of you that have computers, we need to have classes for parents about where to keep that computer. Don't keep that computer in a secluded area where your child can go in there. Make sure that screen's faced where you can see it. And check it. There are ways to check it. And it's not just the computer. It's the droids and the cell phones, and all those can do the same thing on the internet. So that's what I see the Marshal's job as being. He's primarily